Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today my gorgeous client Emma has come in after 3 weeks of wearing her nails, and I did already start removing the old design, and then I remembered that a lot of you said that you like to see that. And so I've sanitized her hands and my hands, which is the most important part. You do that before you start any services. All your tools and etc. should be already sanitized and clean, ready for your clients. So I am using this ball bit from nail.supplies, and you can see it there, just swiping off that acrylic really easily. I apply quite a bit of pressure onto the Efile bit and just kind of pull down, and I don't go over the same area more than once. And then on the end I just kind of tickle that glitter off, because I do not want to file too thin so that my clear base just snaps off. Otherwise it would just be pointless in doing it, wouldn't it? So when I'm going around the nail bed area, I will just make sure that I keep that Efile bit moving. I don't saw file, I don't go back and forth. And then, yeah, so after I've removed all the design on all the nails, I'll come in and sanitize again. I will push back her cuticles. This one is from the Glitter Planet UK, and this, I can't remember if it's what it's called, Moon, I don't know, but it's really amazing shape to really push back those cuticles. I use this on all of my clients. Give them a good push back, not too rough, but you don't want to be too gentle. You do want to push that dead skin off the nail plate. I'm then going to come in with this drill bit again from nail.supplies. Now I can't remember what name it is. Honestly, I have that many, and the names just, I can't remember them. I'm crap. But this just really lifts up that epinicium and gets all that dead skin out from all around those side walls that the skin likes to kind of hide in. And so this is fantastic for that job. And there was just a little bit of a hangnail there on that pinky, so I didn't want to go in aggressively because otherwise I would have made it bleed. So yeah, I'm just going to do this on all 10 nails. After I've done that, I'm going to come in with my hand file, etch that new nail growth, and just blend in that acrylic into that natural nail so there are no harsh lines. I will just quickly whiz over the shape just so I've got a nice fresh platform to work on top of. And yeah, so just going around that new growth, blending it in and just like reshaping, making it nice and smooth so the fresh surface that I have to work on is nice and, you know, nice. And then I had a little bit of lift in here, so I'm just going to show you here me blending that in. So I'm taking that file and I'm just literally going before where that lighter shade starts, because that is where your lifting has started, where it is lighter in colour, and I'm just filing before that, and eventually it will just pop off and come away, and you will just have the remaining acrylic that is adhered to the nail still there. Then I'll just blend that in again, and obviously make sure I've done this really well. Make sure you do remove all lifting on every nail. It is so important, because then bacteria can get trapped under there. Then you're going to infill and seal them in, and then it's not going to be nice for your client's nails. So obviously it happens, you know, especially while we're learning, and you know, it can happen to the best of us. But just really pay attention to removing all of that lifting. And if the nails are in a really bad condition where you think I'm going to be here filing forever, just soak them off. Don't even bother trying to salvage something. Just if you as a professional judgment think that it's not worth it, then just soak them off and start again. So then I go in with the Prep Spray Plus and scrub the nails really well so they are super clean. And then I will come in and use my acid primer. So I just use a tiny little bit and prime all 5 fingers. And then I will infill with clear, so we have that nice fresh layer. So I'm taking my crystal glass and I'm taking small beads and my big boy brush, and I am just infilling that new growth area with this clear acrylic. I just find I get a better adhesion to the nails. I don't get as much lifting on my nails, and it just makes for a great base so that when your client comes back, obviously you can always just file straight back down to this clear layer. It is all preference. Some people don't put a clear layer and some people do. It just depends on how your clients, you know, some of my clients prefer to have their nails removed every time. In which case I would just probably go straight on with colour and save the clear acrylic. But then obviously you have to consider of staining of the natural nails. So if you use such things like red, orange, yellow, them sort of colours, then I probably would still go ahead and apply that clear layer. I'm now using this absolutely stunning colour called Snapdragon, and it is like a reddy burgundy. Oh, it's just so pretty. I love it. These dark colours are my personal faves. These are what I would wear on my nails all of the time. And yeah, these are the first kind of Christmassy nails that my clients wanted, but none of mine have actually gone for a red or anything like that. So yes, these are about as Christmassy as it's got so far. So yeah, I'm just going to do a full nail of this on the pinky finger. Onto the ring finger now, and I'm just going to apply a tiny wet small bead of that Snapdragon and kind of blend it down. And the reason I'm applying this is because I'm going to use a glitter. The glitter that I'm using is a glitter that I mixed myself with lots of different cuts, colours, shades, more reds and silvers. Just old stock that I don't use. I just kind of chucked it all into one big tub, and this was the outcome. So it's a gorgeous glitter. It's got like red and silver in it, and it just have quite chunkier pieces. And so I'm just literally going to put that red down for like a foundation, so I haven't got to worry and stress about getting the cuticle area nice and neat. On the middle finger, I'm going to do an ombre. I wish I hadn't have done an ombre now with these two colours. I wasn't really particularly happy with how this nail turned out, but when the finished set was all together, my client was really happy, and I suppose that's all that matters. But no, I wasn't really happy with how this nail turned out. But I am just going to place that bead on and blend it back towards the cuticle area, allow that to dry, and I would go and move on to the index finger, where I'm just going to do another full nail of that Snapdragon. So then I'm using Fantasy, and you know, I kind of hoped it would blend a little bit better. It didn't. That's just one of them. It just so happened that it was on her widest nail bed as well. Just tried to blend it, and then I thought, you know what, rather than just stress here, I'm just going to apply some glitter going along that join area. So you'll see me in a minute faffing around, getting the cuticle area nice and neat, and then I'm just going to tap in some of this glitter from the Glitter Fairy, and it is actually from my Christmas collection. So if you want to go ahead, you can check that out in the description box. And then I'm just going to pat that like across that join line. The thumb is going to be another full glitter nail. I just didn't apply any sort of base onto this nail. I don't know why, I just didn't. I was obviously in the moment. So now I'm going to go back and cap all of these nails. So now I'm going to use my medium ceramic. So confusing, there's so many drill bits. This is a medium ceramic bit, and I'm just going to like refine these nails, go around the cuticle area, just debulk any areas that need debulking, kind of go back and forth down the whole entire nail. Then after I'm finished with the Efile, I will go ahead and shape with my hand file and just go back around that cuticle area and really smooth out any sort of, if there's any impurities with the filing. And then I will just buff over the white buffing block as well, just to really smooth them bad boys out. And then we'll go in and do a little bit of stamping. I'm using the CJS Clear Jelly Stamper, the Clear Jelly Polish, and the Clear Jelly stamping plate as well. They're all from nail.supplies. The link to that shop is always in the description box, because that is where I buy my Efile bits from and everything, Efile bits and all my stamping bits. And now I'm going to top coat all of the nails. We'll cure in the lamp for 60 seconds and then oil her cuticles up so they're nice and replenished. And then yes, that is the finished video. I hope you've enjoyed this longer one, or maybe you're completely bored and skipped and but I hope you have enjoyed it. I love you all so much. Can you believe how close Christmas actually is? And my little baby Poppy has just got hand, foot and mouth disease from nursery, and so my week of full manic clients has actually gone down now, because obviously they don't want to risk carrying that infection around, which is understandable, but it's very sad. Anyway, I love you all so much, and I will see you all again in my next one. Bye bye.